Most Americans are getting ready to file their taxes right now, and scammers know it. Every year, the IRS publishes 12 active fraud schemes targeting taxpayers. This is the 2026 list. Every scheme on it is operational today. Here is what you need to know. Let me start with the numbers so you understand what you are actually dealing with. The IRS publishes the Dirty Dozen list every single tax season. In 2026, there are 12 officially identified active fraud schemes. This is not a collection of historical examples. Each one is being run against real taxpayers during this exact filing season. The financial scale is significant. IRS criminal investigation estimates over $5.5 billion is lost to tax fraud annually in the United States. That number includes refund theft, identity theft schemes, and fraudulent credit claims. Phishing alone accounts for over 150,000 incidents per tax season: emails, text messages, and fake IRS websites designed to steal your social security number, bank account details, or login credentials. The IRS has one central reporting address for email fraud: phishing at irs.gov. Every phishing email you receive, forward it there before deleting it. Your report is part of how the IRS tracks and shuts down these operations. Keep that address. Before going through each scam, let me give you the one rule that covers all 12 of them. Every scheme on this list relies on one of two things: either getting you to give up your personal information or getting you to believe something is legitimate when it is not. The rule that blocks both is simple. When in doubt, go directly to irs.gov. Type it. Do not click a link. The IRS has been publishing the Dirty Dozen list since 2002. The 2026 version covers 12 active schemes across 4 categories: identity and preparer fraud, false credits and debt settlement mills, digital deception through social media and fake websites, and sophisticated financial arrangements. Every target is represented. Individual filers, seniors, business owners, gig workers, and even professional tax preparers are all listed as active targets. No group is excluded. The damage falls into 2 types: direct financial theft, your money or refund, and identity theft, a fraudster files using your information, locking your real return in a review queue for months. Both are serious. Scams 1 through 3. Number 1. Phishing. The IRS never initiates contact by email, text message, or social media, ever. Any message claiming to be the IRS asking for your social security number, bank information, or login credentials is fraud. Delete it immediately. Do not click any link, including unsubscribe. Forward the email to phishing at irs.gov before deleting. Number 2. Ghost preparers. A ghost preparer is someone who prepares your tax return but refuses to sign it. By federal law, every paid preparer must sign every return they prepare and include their PTN, their preparer tax identification number. No signature means they are hiding their involvement from the IRS. Some ghost preparers also route your refund to their own bank account. Before using any preparer, verify them at irs.gov/taxpros. Number 3. Fake charities. Fraudulent organizations appear with names similar to real charities, especially immediately after natural disasters. They take your donation and you receive no deduction. Verify every charity at irs.gov/charities before you give. Scams 4 through 6. Number 4. Offer and compromise mills. You have seen the advertisements: settle your IRS debt for pennies on the dollar. These companies charge thousands of dollars in upfront fees. The reality: the IRS accepts fewer than 40% of OIC applications, and most applicants do not meet the basic eligibility criteria. The company collects your money before telling you that you do not qualify. Before engaging any company, use the completely free pre-qualifier tool at irs.gov/OIC. It takes 5 minutes. Number 5. False fuel tax credits. This credit is exclusively for farmers and businesses using fuel for off-road purposes. Promoters advertise it as a general refund booster available to everyone. Filing this credit without qualifying constitutes tax fraud, and the IRS flags these returns automatically. Number 6. Fraudulent employee retention credit claims. During the pandemic, promoters pushed businesses to retroactively claim ERC refunds they did not qualify for. The IRS has a moratorium on processing new claims and is actively auditing existing ones. A withdrawal program exists for businesses that filed improper claims. Scams 7 through 9. Number 7. Social media tax schemes. Viral posts and videos claim to reveal secret deductions, unauthorized refunds, or strategies involving false W-2 forms. Here is the critical point. If you file a tax return based on fraudulent advice you found online, you are legally responsible for what is on that return, not the person who made the content. The IRS will assess back taxes, penalties, and interest, all directed at you. Ignorance is not a legal defense. Number 8. Spear phishing. Unlike mass phishing, spear phishing uses your real name, your employer, and personal details scraped from your social media profiles. The emails are far more convincing. The rule does not change. The IRS never initiates contact by email. Navigate directly to irs.gov. Never click any link, regardless of how legitimate it looks. Number 9. Fake tax preparer websites. These sites mimic legitimate tax software and steal your login credentials and personal data. Use only IRS-authorized e-file providers listed at irs.gov/e-file. Find the site by typing the address directly, not through a search bar. The final 3 scams. Number 10. Abusive trust arrangements. Promoters sell complex legal structures claiming to eliminate all tax liability. These arrangements typically involve multiple layers of trusts designed to appear legitimate. Courts consistently find them illegal. Participants end up paying back taxes, civil penalties, and legal fees that vastly exceed what they attempted to avoid, in some cases with criminal exposure added. Number 11. Monetized installment sales. These are transactions specifically structured to permanently defer capital gains taxes. The IRS classifies these as listed transactions and subjects participants to maximum audit scrutiny. Penalties apply for underpayment, plus interest calculated from the original tax due date. Number 12. IRS impersonation calls. A caller claims to be an IRS agent demanding immediate payment by gift card, wire transfer, or cryptocurrency, threatening arrest if you do not comply immediately. This is the most visible scam on the entire list. The IRS will never demand payment by gift card. The IRS will never threaten immediate arrest over the phone. Hang up. Report at tigta.gov. I will walk through exactly what to do in a few minutes. Let me walk through exactly what to do if you receive an IRS impersonation call. Step 1. Hang up immediately. Do not explain yourself. Do not say you will call back. Do not engage at all. Every second of engagement provides the scammer with information about you that they can use in a follow-up call with more specific details. Step 2. Understand what makes any call definitively fraudulent. The IRS never demands payment by gift card, wire transfer, or cryptocurrency. Never. If any caller makes that demand, the call is a scam regardless of how official the caller sounds. Step 3. No legitimate government agency threatens immediate arrest over the phone. Real IRS enforcement follows a formal written notice process. You receive mail first. Multiple times. Arrest threats over phone calls are always fraud, without exception. Step 4. If you have a legitimate concern about an IRS matter, independently call 1-800-829-1040. Do not call back any number the scammer provided. Step 5. Report the call at tigta.gov or call 1-800-366-4484. Your report is used by investigators to identify and shut down the operation. It protects the next taxpayer they call. Understanding which channel each scam uses helps you identify fraud the moment contact is made. The IRS initiates all formal contact by mail. That is the baseline. Any other channel initiating first contact should trigger immediate verification. Email and text messages. The IRS never sends the first contact this way. Any email or text claiming to be the IRS asking for information is fraud. Delete it after you forward it to phishing@irs.gov. Do not click unsubscribe. That confirms your address is active. Phone calls. The IRS may follow up by phone after sending written notice first. But they will never demand gift card payment, they will never threaten immediate arrest, and they will never ask for your social security number over an unsolicited call. Any call doing any of those three things is fraud. Hang up. Social media. The IRS has no official channels for direct taxpayer contact. No direct messages. No comment replies with account information. Any social media post, video, or direct message claiming to reveal a secret tax strategy or an unauthorized refund, if you file based on that content, you are legally responsible for the return. For red flags that identify a fraudulent tax preparer before you hand over your documents. First, refuses to sign the return. Federal law requires every paid preparer to sign every return and include their PTN, their preparer tax identification number. A preparer who will not sign is hiding their involvement from the IRS. That is an immediate disqualifier. Walk away. Second, routes your refund to their bank account. Your refund must go to your bank account. Any preparer who directs your refund elsewhere is committing theft. Always verify the direct deposit routing and account numbers on your return before it is submitted. Third, guarantees a specific refund amount before reviewing your documents. No legitimate tax professional can predict a refund amount without fully analyzing your complete tax situation. A guarantee before review signals that fabricated or inflated deductions are being planned. Fourth, charges a fee based on a percentage of your refund. This creates a direct financial incentive to inflate your claims. All legitimate preparers charge flat fees or hourly rates. Never a percentage. Verify any preparer at irs.gov/taxpros before your first appointment. Offer and compromise mills run heavy advertising claiming to settle your IRS debt for pennies on the dollar. Let me give you the actual numbers. The IRS accepts fewer than 40% of all OIC applications. For most people who call these companies, the eligibility criteria are not met at all. These companies know this. They collect thousands of dollars in upfront fees before reviewing your case thoroughly and before telling you that you do not qualify. Here is what to do instead. The IRS provides a completely free OIC pre-qualifier tool at irs.gov/OIC. It walks through your income, monthly expenses, and asset values. It takes about 5 minutes. It tells you whether you are likely to qualify before you spend a single dollar. If the pre-qualifier shows you likely qualify, a legitimate enrolled agent or CPA with OIC experience can help you prepare the application. They will never guarantee an outcome because no one can. If you do not qualify, an installment agreement through irs.gov/OPA is almost always the right path. It is free to apply for online, no phone call required, and approval is often same day. Here is the complete 2026 Dirty Dozen at a glance. Group 1 Scams 1 through 3, phishing emails and texts, ghost tax preparers, and fake charities. These target your identity and your refund directly. The common protection: verify everything at irs.gov before acting. Never click a link. Group 2, Scams 4 through 6, offer and compromise mills, false fuel tax credits, and fraudulent employee retention credit claims. These target your money through false promises or fraudulent filings. Use the free IRS pre-qualifier before engaging any debt settlement company. Group 3, Scams 7 through 9, social media tax schemes, spear phishing, and fake tax preparer websites. These operate through digital channels. The protection is the same. Navigate directly, never through links. Group 4, Scams 10 through 12, abusive trust arrangements, monetized installment sales, and IRS impersonation calls. These are the most sophisticated and most aggressive schemes on the list. The connecting principle across all 12. The IRS initiates formal contact by mail. When in doubt, go to irs.gov directly. Report phishing to phishing@irs.gov. Report impersonation calls at tigta.gov or 1-800-366-4484. That is all 12 IRS Dirty Dozen scams for 2026. Every one of them is active right now. If this kept you from making a costly mistake, subscribe to Gold Cipher. New financial intelligence every week, where serious money begins.